Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. This is NeoBurgh and today we are going to be focusing on some traffic issues. So after the last episode where we've altered the flow in for this road through, where it's just got the one connection through Dover, we now have rediverted this Coulsdon line, so it's come through Dover, and that's actually caused some issues here because ultimately we have quite a lot of traffic coming through here to go down to Coulsdon as it is. So what I would like to do is where we can check this line, you can see it actually does quite a almost diversion out this way as it is. So what I would like to do is alter things slightly so that the road here is more direct and hopefully will improve things for Coulsdon a fair bit. So I think what we need to do is potentially have this road come through a more direct route through. As you can see, there is about 200 odd coming through for here, but then 300 coming through to go through that way. So it's quite a busy area as it is. And if we check the cargo, there's quite a lot of cargo coming through here, about 1,000 odd. So this is already quite a busy road through here. So if we can improve it, that would be ideal because it will reduce down the amount of traffic that's coming through here, hopefully. So without further ado, what I think might be a good idea is to upgrade this road if we can. It might be a bit too close though to the, and it is a bit too close to stuff coming through here. And then if we had this be a more direct route through, so if we just delete this back, that's always the way, isn't it? Or have a more direct route through out this way. Of course, we've got to avoid these things coming through here, and we'll do a direct connection up that way, and we will continue this out in this direction, hopefully avoiding that a little bit. So we can potentially go underneath here, but it's not really liking it. Potentially what we should do is put this road in afterwards. So if we can continue this road out more in a straight manner. And then that will connect up down here. What we want to do is have this road connecting past it. So hopefully this will tunnel underneath. actually. Might even need to delete that, but there's vehicles in the way. So if we just allow that to go up there, we can put that back in. We don't have to worry about it too much. We just want this to basically go into a tunnel. It's not liking it, is it? Maybe if we have this do a bit of bridge through. And then we can have this one connecting down here. There we go. So that's going in more of a direct route through. And hopefully will allow for a more we might have to remove this one just for the time being. Connected up area here. Right. I'd also like to upgrade this route through here because it's a great little connection through to Littlehampton. The only problem is, obviously here, it interferes with this road. We don't necessarily want it to. So we could potentially go underneath it, though that is very... this is not a very good option for us, really. We could try going over it, but possibly we should just have this go straight in here. Flipping it on its head a little bit. Have this go into the main road here, which wasn't necessarily the plan. Then we should be able to connect in down here without too much of an issue. Too much slope there. Right. just need to add this back in. Truth be told, we could probably put it in this way better than the other way. So this route drops off here and then it comes down this way, doesn't it? So if we just do, first of all, connect that in there and delete that out, so that road's not affected at all. If we don't delete that, do a connection through here, one way, so then that would be coming out onto here, too much slope. Okay. Maybe we can push this further back. Then maybe this will connect in. We don't want that to be traffic lighted. And then down here, hopefully this road will just connect in, although it looks a bit steep from what I can see. Nope, it'll work. Cool. And then we can take out the traffic lights there. Don't need traffic lights there. Hopefully that will help a fair amount of the traffic through here. Because ultimately we are connecting these up a lot more directly down this way. It's just a case of how those connect through. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. What I think would be a good idea is to upgrade this route through. We could potentially even continue it out from here. Something like that, and then take out this bit. Do something like that. Just need to be cautious with traffic lights. And then we can upgrade that road through from this point. So hopefully that may be able to cope a little bit better with that connection and all the traffic that's coming through here. Down this side, if we do a similar thing here, upgrade the road through. Okay, take out these bits, and then continue this through down to here. So that hopefully that creates quite a connection through from Littlehampton up to Dover. Because quite frankly, it's quite a large city. Well, in fact, Dover is our largest city. Oh no, it's gone down. So Burgh the Marsh is now our largest city, but Dover will probably overtake it with time. I would imagine. It's just a case of this traffic should hopefully be able to get to where it needs to go a little bit easier now. Don't want traffic lights there. Probably do want them there. Don't want them there. Do want them there and there. And then hopefully this traffic through won't have to go through here, because we have quite a few private transport coming through, and then also some cargo coming through that way. Potentially we could connect this up down here as well, but I'll leave that for now. Are we getting machines through? They're going places, they just haven't quite reached them yet, so the transport isn't quite there. Hopefully, if we address some of the issues over here... we did have a long line of traffic coming through here, but it looks like it's moved. Now they're just trying to unload. These traffic lights are murder, they really are. What if we upgrade these? Through here. Considering it's one of the main routes through Dover. Maybe that'll help. Or at least we can hope. Truth be told, I don't want this to go on the main road. I want it to come through this way, so maybe that's something we need to set up, is that it doesn't go... It just comes through this way. So maybe we remove these two and just have it go through this one. That may do a world of good. Do these have anything on? Nope. Can remove that then. And there should be a waypoint here somewhere. Does that have anything on it? No. Remove it. Good. Okay. There is a lot of traffic here, but it's just from merging. Like, it's not actually... Maybe we need to upgrade that to be a more main road through. I'm not too sure, because at the moment it's just all trying to get out that way. So I think, yeah, if we upgrade it, it should do more lanes coming through. Hopefully. So if we just did that, it should be a bit of a faster route through as well. Possibly put this in so it's a bit more. direct. And then we'll see how that goes. Got quite a lot of traffic coming up this way to go through that way. Which is a bit of a pain, to be honest, because this is a much more direct route through. So I don't know why. I think it's just the traffic for these tools that's doing it. The only thing I can think is to maybe do a more direct route through. But it looks like that may be flowing a bit better at least. Maybe we could do a bit more of a direct route through for this as well. So if this came down here, it could connect in there. Then all of a sudden it doesn't have to go through this lot. Which might be good for it. Cool. There's a lot of traffic going that way. There's a lot of traffic going this way, I would imagine. However, it looks like we've sorted that out, mostly. And now hopefully that traffic won't interfere with stuff up here. Ooh. That's not great. What are these? Steel, Dover. Ah, right. I mean, if we could do a connection through for Dover from here, that may be beneficial. That being said, this one coming through to here wouldn't be so bad. In fact, all of this is pretty cut through. It's not necessarily as direct as it should be. Hopefully that's helped at least. I think it's done the trick. But at the same time, I don't want to speak too soon. But I'm definitely holding my fingers crossed. That's done the trick. Do these have to fill up here? No. So why is it taking so long? I mean, to be fair, there isn't really any tools coming down here for Lowton. Only a few are actually making it. But because this line connects this up, we don't necessarily want it to have any problems. That being said, the price has gone way up. This is just a bit of a nightmare, truth be told. There's got to be better ways to do this. Because I'm pretty sure these are just acting as ferries between here and here. When they leave, they've got nothing on them. Still, this is now coming through down here, isn't it? Yes. That's getting to where it needs to go. So it's going to take a while for that to build up. But hopefully it will do. One thing that we want to try and address is traffic down here. We've got quite a lot of it coming through. The brown company with a yellow sign. Very nice. Classy. Yeah, we've got a lot of traffic coming through here. I think this line isn't helping. Because ultimately it's causing a fair few issues. I mean, what is this? No, thank you. Don't do that. In fact, don't do that. In fact, don't do any of it. What's going on with these? They're just not able to get through. These aren't able to get through. No wonder this is causing some issues. But yeah, what we want to try and do is reduce the amount of traffic coming through here. One way that we can do that is by changing things up a little bit here. So instead of it going through this way, we could have it come back this way. So, for example, if we take out number 6 and put it there, and then take out that one as well, hopefully, all of a sudden, it avoids going through the city of Alford and just uses almost a different way round completely. That's the hope. We've also got this line, which is also going through Alford. What we can do is swap it here, so that it's going the other way round, which is a little bit more direct, but also we could potentially have it come through down this way. So if we put in a waypoint down here, so before, oh goodness, before number 3, it has to come through here. That should reduce how much is going on that main road and bring it down here instead. But we do have a lot of stuff coming through here. We've got 173 private transport, and then, I mean, we did have a lot more cargo coming through here, but we've just reduced that down, which is good. We could even potentially do a direct cargo between here for things like machines which come from over here and fuel to go over. But then again, fuel isn't needed on this side, so it's kind of pointless. But hopefully that should help a little bit. We could even do a more direct route through, because as picturesque as this going weaving through the mountains, it's not that efficient. Whereas if we had them maybe coming through the mountains instead, it would be a little bit more efficient. So hopefully cleaning up this lot down here will help the flow of things. This might need traffic lights, to be honest. Unfortunately, that does not. Then we've got a load of trucks here, which are waiting for buses and various other things. It might be good to take the bus route off of this main road. Maybe even put bus lanes in it. That could help. So these are literally just going down to these 2 points, which are pretty much just a street apart. I don't know whether we really need that to be quite so close. But I think what we need to do is overhaul things a little bit for Burgh because it's struggling a little bit with traffic, and it's quite easy to see why, because we've got so much coming through. Hopefully a fair amount of the cargo is getting to where it needs to go. Doesn't look like we're getting many machines through. Which is strange. Where's Burgh machines? It's only getting 30 through. Bizarre. It may be partly because of the traffic. I mean, it doesn't help that everything's using one lane, which has always been a bit of a bugbear of mine. Let's try putting bus lanes down this road. Let's see if that helps. If not, we could potentially just take the bus line out. Interestingly, these are still using that lane. But it has helped a fair amount for getting them through. This isn't great. I didn't realise that the trucks use the bus lanes as well. I guess the only downside is it means that that's trying to get over that way. Maybe if we connect these through here. But we need to overhaul this a little bit. I think we will leave that for next time though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, then let me know what you think with your thumbs. If you haven't enjoyed, then likewise let me know what you think with your thumbs. And if you would like to see more, then consider taking a look at the playlist. But until next time, have a good one. Thanks. Goodbye.